Okay.
So Judge, we have gone to mediation and we tried to mediate this case. It looks like we get close and then we get back and we get close and we get back. And I think that if we try with a different mediator, I think that that might work. I know that we had just gone to mediation, but I'm asking the court to maybe appoint Lucy Thompson. I know she's pretty strong in that area, Your Honor, because the issues, it's like we go back and forth, and the big argument is between visitation, which, you know, nobody's claiming anybody's a bad parent, but my client really wants extended standard visitation. Unless, I don't know, Hector, you're willing to agree to everything else and let the court determine visitation.
Give me 1 minute.
All right.
Well, Judge, I think that first and foremost, Judge, I will say that we have made a lot of legway, Judge. I think that if the court isn't, I will leave it in the court's discretion. If the court is inclined to send us a mediation again, Judge, I agree with Ms. Love. We've made a lot of progress. I think 7 out of 9 issues. There is an issue of visitation, Judge. If we are going to be sent to mediation, Judge, I would just ask the court to at least set us up for some type of bench trial or something that we can at least expedite this matter, Judge, because I think that if we get a 60 days or 90 days, I agree, Ms. Love, this won't be put to rest, Judge. So I think that if we get a mediation within the next 2 to 3 weeks, Judge, if the court's inclined to do that,
Okay.
and I think that we should be able to put this matter to rest, Judge.
Your Honor, and right now, we don't have temporary orders on this case. So I'd like to have some kind of just temporary orders hearing, if we can, and that's what we're set for today, to set.
Judge, we're set for a final hearing today, Judge. We're not set for temporary orders.
Your Honor, we submitted a motion for temporary orders back in February 27th of 2020, and we've been asking for temporary orders on this case. And we thought, okay, well, we're so close to final, maybe we can agree to final. But right now, because we are here, and I don't know, we actually came in on March of 2020 on a temporary orders hearing, and we continued it because there were mediation, and then it was set. So I would argue that this is a reset from that date.
Well, there's no temporary orders.
Should be able to get some kind of temporary orders hearing, Your Honor, to get visitation set.
And Judge, on behalf of my client, Judge, I do believe, Judge, there is an agreement that's in place right now, and I know that it's prior to Mrs. Love's involvement in this case, Judge, but both parties did sign off on some type of visitation schedule. We would ask for this.
Are they following it? Are you following that order?
I believe so, Judge.
They have it, Your Honor. They have a Rule 11 on which they were doing. But every time, because there's not an actual temporary orders, anytime a holiday or anything comes into effect, it's almost like we have to do another Rule 11 agreement and then another Rule 11 agreement. And I think it's counterproductive, and which is why we had asked for the temporary orders, that way all those things would be in place and we wouldn't have to be doing Rule 11 and Rule 11. And I think that a lot of the delay is because what happens is because we haven't been able to get a hearing and we haven't been able to come before the court on the temporary orders because we thought, well, surely we're going to be able to figure this out. Then my client's getting the short end of the stick and he's not being able to visit like he should and get all the visitation from the holidays and everything else like he should, because every time we have to create another little Rule 11 and it's very counterproductive. So sure, go ahead, like take your time and keep on saying no to final hearing. But we think that during the temporary orders, Your Honor, that my client should pay child support in accordance with the code, medical support in accordance with the code, Your Honor, and that my client should have extended standard visitation for temporary orders.
Judge, and we would respectfully ask, Judge, that the judge maintain the current status as it is, Judge.
No
Mr. Kruger signed off on it voluntarily, Judge. So I would ask the court, if the court's going to send us mediation, we could take care of that issue of mediation. Furthermore, Judge, for the fact that the child is being homeschooled at this moment, Judge, any disruption of the visitation at this point would hinder the child, Judge. So I would ask Judge.
And the governor has already spoke to this, and, even with the homeschooling and COVID, that should not deter a parent from being able to see the child and to actually visit with the child as he should have the rights to. Nobody's claiming that he's a bad dad or anything of that sort, Your Honor. And so there shouldn't be anything deterring from the court from awarding my client extended standard visitation, because all he has to do is make the election.
How old is the child?
The child was born in 2015.
5 years old, Judge.
5 years old? Okay.
Yes.
And so
And
what we
Judge,
have to- yeah.
And Judge, and just for the record, Judge, Mr. Kruger has been seeing the child, and I believe my client has been compliant in regards to letting him see the child. They speak on the phone, Judge, so he sees the child. No one is keeping the child away from him, Judge. So for the record, I'd like to say, Judge, that she is complying with the agreement that they have, and she has no problem with him seeing the child, Judge.
Your Honor,
Okay,
and that should be fine then. Then we should be able to put it in temporary orders if he has the extended standard.
That's what I was gonna say. Then get that Rule 11 and convert it into temporary orders. And if not, I can have a hearing like in Wednesday or Thursday? Wednesday, and then I'll make the orders. If you
On
guys
Wednesday?
can do it on
Yes,
your
Your
own,
Honor, I do want to have a temporary orders hearing, and I don't mind mediating for final, but I do need a temporary orders hearing as
Right.
soon as possible.
We have no
I
issue
like
with
to
that,
have
Judge.
something. I like to have something like in the middle of the week or later next week. And if by then there's nothing in writing signed by both of you, then I'll have to make the orders myself.
Very well, Judge. I think next week is fine, Judge.
Yeah, let me see. Okay,
And
my coordinator just
This week, Your Honor, that
told me
was-
no because there's something else. Yeah. Oh, judges COLE next week statewide. I'm sorry, I am not available next week. No judges are going to be available, I think.
What about the following week from there, Judge?
Yes.
For sure, like a Monday or whatever. Let me see what.
That's
I get.
fine, Judge.
Well, it's not me. It's the coordinator. I'm just throwing things out there. The coordinator's hearing it and just telling me. The dates are bouncing back and forth. And I'm trying to find out. Yeah, it's a judge's annual workshop, but I think it's going to be through Zoom or something or video. Yeah, if you guys can agree on something in writing for me to sign, which are the temporary orders, then I'll have to set temporary. Then I'll have to.
Understandable, Judge.
Your
At
Honor,
1:30 at
and I
2
don't-
o'clock.
September 15, 2 o'clock.
It's a Tuesday.
Very well, Judge.
Tuesday, September 15, 2 o'clock. Now, like I said, if you guys can agree on something this week, today or tomorrow, everybody signs on it, and I'll sign on it too.
And Your
And that'll be
Honor,
the temporary. If
order-
not, then February I'm sorry.
And the order for mediation for Lucy Thompson.
Yeah,
I will
submit that too. Yeah.
Okay, and so do we have a final hearing date as well, or should we just wait after the temporary orders hearing to get the final hearing
At the
date?
temporary orders here, we'll give you a final.
Well, Judge, I would ask Judge and Mr. Love, I think just so we can push this matter forward, can we just have a tentative final date, Judge? That way we can impress on our clients in terms of where we're headed, Judge.
I don't know that I can.
I'm not gonna give that right now because I need an order.
Yeah, we would need something.
We
in
can
writing, I
wait, we
think,
can
so.
wait on the September 15th, Your Honor, and then we can. submit it
Okay.
for
Yeah,
final.
yeah. Yeah. So what was it again, February the?
So
I'm
it's
sorry,
for temporary
September the
orders
15th.
for
Yes,
September
yes, sir.
15th at
2
2
o'clock.
I need an
and
order
then
for one.
All right, we need an order. We need an order so the court can sign. Okay,
And
Okay, no-
agree for mediator.
that's right.
No problem, Judge.
All
Thank
right.
you, may I be
Thank
excused?
you all very much. You may be excused. Thank you.
May I be excused?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
No, she's a pro se litigant.
All right. Then we have LG Stylo 6. Yes, ma'am. You are.
Tijerina.
Are you Tejerina?
Yes.
All right. Good morning, ma'am. And what
Good
about
morning.
Noe? Is it Portilla?
I called him and I tried to get him over here so we can do the court, but since it turns out that he moved from where he was living, where I sent him the notification of the mail. I didn't know that. I don't even know where he lives. I know nothing from him. And he said that, now he's changing everything on me. We were in agreement for a divorce. And well, now just everything is changing. He doesn't let me see my kids. He has my 2 younger kids. It's a 1-year-old and a 3-year-old. He lets me see him whenever he wants. And since I told him, this court, that we were gonna have the court today, now he's not letting me see the kids at all, and he told me he wasn't gonna let me see them, so I don't know what to
Okay.
do at this point.
Y'all haven't got divorced yet?
No, sir.
And he's got the kids?
Yes.
How many?
He has 2 of them, the 2 babies that I
And you
have with
have
him.
and you have kids too?
Yes, I have 3 older ones.
Yeah, but are they brothers? I mean, the same family? Same
Yeah,
out of the
they're my same kids, but 2 of them are his only. The 2 little
Okay.
ones that he has right now.
Okay, the 2 little ones are those are the ones that are part of the divorce?
Yes.
And how old are they?
1 and 3.
Okay. And he's got them. Why does he have them?
It's because the thing is that my oldest son, my 8-year-old, has cancer. So I'm in and out to Houston because he has to be going to Texas Children's
Uh-huh.
every month for a full year. And I don't have any type of support down here for anybody to help me take care of the kids. So the only one that was able to help me with the kids was him. But now he wants the condition of keeping the kids, and he wants for me to give him a full custody of the kids.
Uh-huh. Okay.
And that's not, I'm not willing to do that because I'm not going to give him full custody of my kids.
Right.
It's not that I don't want to have my kids. It's that I'm in a position where I can't. I have 5 kids, and it's hard for me to leave everybody around when I have to take my oldest to Houston.
Okay, but right now you're taking care of your 8-year-old, right?
Yes.
Okay. And so, but you need help then you're saying like with the kids. And that's why he's got
Yes.
the 1 and 3-year-old, right?
Yes.
And what he's saying is that if we get divorced, that he wants to have full custody of those 2 young ones?
Correct.
Right. Okay. Are you working? You're not working. Are you employed?
Right now I'm not working.
Okay. Is he employed?
Yeah, I work. I do work, but right now I'm not working because of my son.
Right. But is he employed?
No, he's not.
Does he live with his mom or something, or?
He lives with his dad,
Okay.
but he doesn't even have like a liable place. Like the kids sleep on the floor.
Okay. Are you renting right now?
No, I'm buying my own property.
Okay. Do you live with your parents?
I'm buying here. No, I live alone.
Okay. Nobody else helps you with your children. Okay. Well, I need him here. I need him to appear. So I'm gonna have to notify him again, right?
Yeah, but the notice was returned because he no longer lives there, so we need an address, so she needs to.
Do you
serve
know
him.
what-
Yeah, he doesn't live there. He doesn't want to tell me where he lives. I don't know nothing about him.
You gotta serve him, she gotta serve him.
Okay.
And the
we
thing
need to-
about him, is that he's not even from here. Like his mom is from like Veracruz. And when he gets in a position where he argues with me, that's why I really don't argue with him. He
Is he-
threatens me that he's gonna take my kids to Mexico.
Okay. Is he a U.S. citizen?
No, he's not.
Are the children U.S. citizens?
Yes.
Okay. The 1 and 3-year-old?
Yes.
All right. What we just do is to just go to ACL, you know? What's Okay, now we have some very sensitive issues here in your divorce. You need to serve him. I know he's evading probably service. You need to hire an attorney or get someone to help you from the Texas Rural Legal Aid, to get going with this, because we
I
need
already
paperwork.
tried to go through them. They just sent me notification that I got that they don't have enough attorneys at the moment, so they're not gonna be able to help me. I
Well,
need to appeal the case.
I've always had them in there fighting cases like yours. I've had them before, even this year. So you don't have any numbers we can give her? Any names of attorneys?
She can Google, no.
No, just try to Google or something or whatever, man, because your children are American citizens and he's not from here. And so you need to get going.
Yeah.
And all I can ask you right now is, when you need an attorney, no matter who it is. because we
And
need
how
some
could I
paper.
do it for like, is there like a way that I can get some type of orders, for my kids, like for visitations or something? I mean,
No, because I need him to be here. I need him served. If I'm gonna do orders against him, I need
okay,
him served so he can be here. Otherwise, I give you an order, ain't gonna work. You know.
okay,
So get going, please. Find an attorney or hit the Texas Rural Legal Aid people and tell them you need help. Okay, man.
okay,
All right. Thank you.
okay, I sure will.
Thank you, man.
Okay,
Good
thank you.
luck.
Can I give you
Good
this?
luck with your 8-year-old. Okay.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yes, ma'am.